Yo, what is going on everyone? It is Zen here, and in today's video I'll be covering the best M4A1 Battle Royale class setup. So make sure you all leave a like, let's try to get this video to 20 likes, and subscribe if you're all new. But anyway, let's get straight into today's video. The M4A1 Assault Rifle. These are the attachments I run on it. So you've got monolithic suppressor for the muzzle, which increases sound suppression and obviously suppressor and damage range. Decreases aim down sight speed and aim bulk and steadiness. Now that doesn't really matter when you're playing battle royale, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. For the barrel, I've got a stock M16 Grenadier. The reason for this is because it increases damage range, bullet velocity and recoil control. Now obviously that in battle royale is actually pretty helpful. Now aim down sight speed and movement speed, it decreases. Now movement speed, I don't feel like that is mandatory for playing battle royale. I don't feel like movement speed actually affects your game too much. All depending on your style of game, obviously. Aim down sight speed, like I said again, that doesn't really affect you much on battle royale unless you're in a close quarter combat, but that will come on later in the video why I've chosen my secondary for this class setup. Laser sight, I don't have one. Optic sight, I don't use an optic. The reason I don't use an optic is because at close range this gun absolutely melts, and at long range too. So I don't feel like you would need to take up that extra slot just for the sight. So I just don't use one whatsoever. Stock, I'm using just the standard M16 stock. It increases accuracy and control for the gun. Aim, walking, movement speed, like I said, I don't really feel like that's that effective on battle royale. Now a lot of you might use a perk for this class, but I personally don't. I think it's better without a perk, because then I can use other attachments on the gun, which obviously they do a lot more damage basically. Rear grip, I was using rubberized grip tape. Sorry, no, not rubberized. I was using stippled grip tape, but then I kind of changed it. It didn't really make much of a difference to me. Now this one is one of the most important ones you need for the class. Now yesterday I was in a situation on Battle Royale where I had 3 guys push me. Now 2 of the guys I killed, but then I ran out of ammo and the last guy picked me off as I was reloading, and that was with a 50 round mag. So I highly suggest that you use a 60 round mag, just purely the fact that just in case you're trying to kill a whole team on like Plunder or Battle Royale, it is a lot more easier to pick like all 3 guys off basically. So yeah, 60 round mags for that one. Underbarrel, Ranger foregrip, increases accuracy, range and control. This I feel like is the best grip you could possibly have on this gun. Operator foregrip, I mean, like you can see on the stats yourself guys, it does like this one's just crazy, it increases everything. But now I've tried out the Merc foregrip as well, but now Ranger foregrip is by far the best one. So as far as the M4A1 is concerned, that's the M4A1 I use. Now for the secondary, which is the most important part of this whole class setup, MP5. This gun, if you haven't used it already, is actually insane. At close range, this gun kills them kills your enemies instantly. Obviously, you definitely want to use a tactical suppressor on this gun. Yes, it does decrease damage a bit, but it is crazy. If you're using suppressor with an M4A1, it makes sense to use it for your secondary too. This gun with a silencer is still really good and effective. Barrel, I haven't really gone into using a barrel yet. I mean, the class I use at the moment is pretty good. The reason I'm only using this one, I mean, you guys can change it around a bit, but definitely still use a suppressor, but mine's still quite a low level. I've only got mine to level 18. So laser sight, I don't use a laser sight. Optic, yet again, I don't use an optic because this gun is, when I pull this gun out, it's only used for close quarter combat basically. So when someone's right next to me and I've run out of rounds on my M4A1, I switch to this gun really fast and then I just absolutely melt them. Perk, FMJ. FMJ, obviously everyone knows that what it stands for. It increases the damage basically for your gun. Obviously who wouldn't want that? Rubberized grip tape, I've only unlocked this one, so I'll just put that on there for the sake of it. But now that is a really good attachment as well. Obviously increases your accuracy again. 45 round mags. I've just unlocked this yesterday, and yeah, it's a lot better than the standard amount you can have. And commando foregrip. I will be probably putting Merc foregrip on it after I unlock it, but as far as foregrip's concerned, I'll go with commando. But now that gun is crazy at close range, so that's what I use for my secondary. Now perks, these perks are very important that you use with this gun, because if you don't use these perks, the class setup won't be as effective as what I'm saying it's going to be. You need to use cold-blooded with this class, because you're undetectable by targeting systems, thermal optics, and it doesn't trigger any high alert warning, which is really helpful in Battle Royale. So you're basically running Ghost. That's basically what it is. Overkill, you'll need Overkill to carry the MP5 as the secondary. And Amped. Amped is the most important one as far as switching your weapons and stuff like that, because this gun you need to be quick with. I mean, when you switch from your M4A1 to your MP5, you're gonna want to use Amped because it's faster weapon swap basically. Do not worry about the rocket launcher reload speed. If you don't use a rocket launcher, obviously it doesn't really matter. But now Amped is the last attachment I use. I rock a C4 because it is pretty good. I mean, when you've got your heartbeat sensor, which is what I use as my last one, if you guys are wondering. When you use your heartbeat sensor, you can see where people are on the map from up to 50 meters, I think it is, away. I can just throw a C4 in a room because I know a guy's sitting in there camping, and yeah, he's done for basically. But now C4 and a heartbeat sensor is the two last things I use. But anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much it for the M4A1 class setup. I mean, yeah, let me know in the comments section what you feel like, how good this class is for you guys. I mean, it works pretty well for me. But now let me know in the comment section how good it is, and if you feel like you've got any improvements on the class that you can put on. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you could all get me to about 20 likes, that would be absolutely brilliant. If you're new, subscribe, put on post notifications as well so you see me upload my videos. And yeah, anyway guys, peace out.